What is going on, everyone? Commodore Laz here today, brings us my live reaction to Deadend Zero manga chapter 179. Now, the chapter has come out. Is a Tuesday morning. We are here today to read the latest installment in Hero Mashima's up-and-coming new hit series. And it looks like after the events of last week, we're getting closer and closer to the Lendard War kicking off. But we got to talk about a little bit before going into this next chapter, the stuff regarding Labilia and Rebecca, which honestly, as a content creator, and the last week or so that I've been just thinking about that chapter, like it really resonated with me so much. Like I get resonated with My Dress Up Darling for like the content creator stuff and everything for that. And if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But with this chapter being Zero that we got last week, I felt where Rebecca was coming from in terms of how, you know, she was being mistreated and disrespected by Labilia all this time, but kept on going and kept pushing herself because she loved all these things that she was doing and becoming a creator herself. You know, she didn't want to stop being a B-cuber whatsoever just because someone was making fun of her. But then in getting that realization after the fact that Labilia basically was inspired by Rebecca, which that threw me off because obviously we took into account Labilia had the higher sub counts and all that. So we thought, okay, maybe she's way better up there. But that wasn't the case. She was inspired by Rebecca. And obviously she's talking about quote unquote dying, retiring and stuff from the game because now, you know, she's plummeted. Rebecca's went to the very top of this game and stuff. And they had to throw hands. Obviously, Labilia ended up being a lot more impressive than I thought. I mean, she's really the one person that if I see join the crew, she actually got hands. Like she'd be just throwing hands. Like Shiki, I know, has his gravity, everything, all that, but Labilia focuses on the hands. And, you know, the incurable disease stuff, again, which that also worried me after because it's not like Mashima was kind of like, you know, messing us around like, oh, she's quote-unquote dying. No, she actually could be dying for real. And obviously, we need to figure out how to stop that. Hopefully, Rebecca finds a way, and then we convince Labilia to join the group. After that, I don't know like what exactly her role would be. Maybe something to do with trying to find Mother because of her influence in the B-Cuber world and all that. In terms of combat, she'll be fine with the hand-to-hand, with the karate and all that and everything, but or like the Muay Thai or the martial arts, whatever she wants to dabble into afters are good. But now, the stuff of Holly and Shiki. Holly staying by on the ship. That was a condition to help out. But who's going to hold her off? Who's going to make sure she isn't doing some sneaky stuff in the background? I don't know. But the only way I'm going to find out is by reading this chapter and seeing what progression we have made. Are we leaving Rosetsu lands and the greatness isn't happening? Are we going straight into despair with Lendard? Let's find out. So, chapter 179 of Deadend Zero. Here we go. Open this up. This is dope. This is a dope cover page right here, man. You see my boy Jin chilling. He got the robe on and everything. He's got the window opened up at the bridge. I don't know if he's in the land of Wano and stuff, but we respect it, man. Chapter 179, Deadend Crow. So, I do want to make a thing here because I saw that somebody in last week's video basically said like because apparently I think in the Raws, whatever it is that they actually give you the title of what the next chapter is. In the Azuki version, the official release in English, they don't do that. So I just want to put this out from now, like going forward, like just like try not to drop a chapter title so I don't have like ideas going into these chapters and stuff. But for the most part now, because I read the comments and said Deadend Crow last week, it's going to be centered around them. So hopefully he doesn't piss me off. That's all I ask. Because honestly, with Shura and Dragon Joe, man, I've been punching the air and everything. I don't know what I'm going to do if Deadend Crow ends up worse. I mean, the Bloody Days Atmos incident, it's like... Anyways. Already joined up. Okay, Hall, and the fit is kind of clean. Okay. So, back on the Deadend Zero ship. Well, so this is what it's like inside the Deadend Zero. Clack, 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 she's walking. This will be your room. Look at Vice's face. He's like, damn, I'm shouting in here. You're basically free to come and go wherever you like, but you can't go into the main control room or any of our major facilities. Oh, if you throw her in the spa of Eden. You're the real one, Mashima. Not me. You're the real one. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes. You're so agreeable. I'm getting suspicious. You'll monitor me the whole time anyway, won't you? Will you be picking in on me on the toilet and in the bath too, I wonder? Ooh, we would never do that. Yeah, sure. I believe that. Shiki's orders, we won't watch you any more than necessary. He says, as long as she's on our ship, she's one of us. I know Shiki, he's cautious, which I do appreciate the fact that he's not like gullible or anything now, since the time skip and stuff, but he still has that fact of like, we still treat the enemy with some kind of respect. Even if they aren't to do that for us, I don't want my reputation to be basically tainted in the same vein as those that I'm opposing. So, I would never betray dear sweet Shiki. Yeah, I already know bullshit. At least not for now. She's gonna get flattened like a pancake. I don't know by who, but someone's gonna do it. And this is Eden's kitchen, the mess hall. You see right there the Laguna number over there on the side? Something smells good. I do enjoy cooking myself. Well, an admirable hobby for a beautiful woman. Chopo. Let's still infect the love of cooking. I have a talent for cooking hot dogs. Hey, he's the hold on. The streets are saying Jin's the Grizzly Goblin. I don't know, man. That's very scary. You don't want to be saying those kind of comments, man. You don't want to be saying something like that, but you're cooking hot dogs. There's so many other foods you could have chosen, man. Look, if Jin's the Grizzly Goblin, bro, you hate to see it, but hot dogs are pretty good too. Since you're here, maybe I'll let you try mine sometime. He's talking about the food. Hey, this person, he is my brother, and those are Miss Coachbo and Lagorino. Hey. Clean? Lagunarino? Clean? Oh no, Jin better pick up on that. That's hold on, Skip. That just caught me off guard. She called him Lagorino. Now, unless we got a hidden Guppy name or something, Clean. What are you insinuating? What do you mean by that? Yes, I know. I have done my homework on the crew here. Clean, dear. Do you want to try for my hot dog? Not another word, you oblivious pervert. That's funny as hell. I never expected this with Jin, but go ahead. This is the dress factory. It's our wardrobe room. It will instantly create any outfit you design. So just going through, showing off like the ship and stuff for her. You know what? I'll say this though. The fact that they're doing this much. Say on the possibility, on the hypothetical that, because I thought it would be Feather. That would be a good chance to turn rogue and join up with the crew of Edens. What if it's Holly instead? Like, it's one of the two. Wouldn't that be something? Like, you're showing them off and everything, but it's almost like you're introducing them to join the crew eventually after. Like, when something happens, that would be something, wouldn't it? I will instantly create any outfit you design. Oh, I love it. You input the clothing you want to wear here. And then you push this button. Ta-da! Yo, look at Pino. It's so adorable. That's daughter. Oh, how cute. Go on, Miss Holly. You should try it. This outfit, for example. Oh, yeah. Vice my goat. Vice my goat. He's my goat. Yeah, listen, that's the wardrobe king right there, man. He already knows. He said, look, put her in the bunny suit. Put her with the maid. Get the kimono. She got the finger on the lips. He knows. And she knows, too. So, we respect it. But it's funny enough, though, that this is starting to remind me of, like, with Witch. Like, if you ask her to go and do whatever you wanted and stuff, she would gladly do that. And then that thing just clicked in my mind right now that I miss Witch. But Holly looking fine as hell with some of these fits, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, my. This is fun. Do this one next. You gotta. Hermit just, like, please stop. By the way, as I was saying earlier, I had done some research on all of your backgrounds, but I couldn't find a single file on you, little Pino. Now, we do know the things about Ziggy and the connection with Pino and stuff, but anything further than that, we're still in the dark. She is the next generation of shining stars created by Ziggy, an anti-bot android. I mean, that is true. I mean, if we don't go on the markets to try and get a loan deal or something, or a transfer of somebody coming in, I mean, you can work internally through the academy and have Pino come in and take over Witch's spot after the fact, which probably would be, like, I guess, the ideal situation. It's a possibility though. That just now clicked into mind because that's something that Herman just brought up and it reminded me. Antibot, then you're exactly what we're going to need in this battle. Yes. Shiki is my master now. I am prepared to fight Lord Ziggy. Love this. Bro, you go back to the Eden's one arc and stuff when Ziggy's like, yo, come with me and stuff. And then she's reminded of all the things afterwards with Shiki and, you know, the kindness that he's shown her and then just being by her side and everything. It's like, and him being the one who fully understands like what Pino's desire of being a human is. It's like, yeah, that's her master, man. She has to go fight Oyaji. She's gonna do it, man. I see the look on Holly's face after. We won. We won. We won, boys. We won. It's over. It's over. Mashima the GOAT. Mashima the GOAT. Greatest of all time. That's it. Put him in the Hall of Fame. No, I don't need any more chapters. It's done. It's over. It's over. It's over. We don't need, do we really have to look at the credentials? Do I really have to look at the CV? Do I have to look at his mistakes? I don't need to do none of that. No. Put that man right now in the Hall of Fame. Let's go, Bob Edens. Let's go, man. This is the Spa of Eden. Holly pulled up, towel in. Let's go. Herman, of course, giving the tour and everything going on, and I appreciate the bubbles right there protecting her at all costs. It will heal fatigue, of course, and it also can activate your ether in your body. So, whoa. Man, yo, Shiki's woman is going crazy with the poses, man. I mean, her right there looking great, but something about Rebecca now even more. I don't know if that time skip instilled, like, you know, a level up or something. Did she find a rare candy somewhere in the cosmos? I don't know what it is. But this energy from Rebecca, look, man, Shiki, you better start realizing soon that you want it all. You want it all. Hermes, so the best way to make friends is to bear it all. Is that it? My heart just skipped a beat. Oops, I said that out loud. I love her, bro. The water here feels really nice. And a hot soak while gazing at the Kaede skies. How very refined. Jesus, bro. Mashima is not holding back at all with Rebecca. I mean, like, Shiki, you better be starting to be aware of these things, man. You better start being aware of these things. I know you're being up the thugs, the bozos that try and do anything to your girl, but then there's the other side of the moon that you need to start realizing. I prefer the view in the Sakura cosmos. Now that you mention it, aren't you all from the Sakura cosmos? Laguna is from Aoi. I'm from the Yukino cosmos. We're about to learn more. I think it was, I don't know if it's been stated though, if there's been like at least guarantee like 7 cosmos or like what the exact amounts would be and stuff. Because I'm going off like the members of the Interstellar like as like clues and stuff here and there, but variants of the Yuki. So like Yuki almost like snow and stuff, right? I would have to presume if you're breaking down the words and everything, but I'm from the Yukino cosmos. Sakura, Aoi, Kaede, Yukino. Do you know what they call all 4 of these cosmos together? So there's at least 4 guaranteed, but I don't know, it's a 4 in general or like the 4 cosmoses. Don't group them just like all together. Just the 4. Don't they just group them all together as the 4 cosmos? Or the cosmoses? I'm literally having like a brain moment right now. The 4 cosmoses. And Happy's just like, are you all together as the 4 cosmoses? Yes, but they have another name too. And this shot is actually wild, but yeah, we take it. Sakura represents spring. Aoi is the summer. Kaede is the fall. And Yukino being winter, which makes sense with the snow and stuff. They're the force. Oh, okay. Bro, hold on. Hold on. I think Animal Crossing, I think it is. I'm trying to remember in Mario Kart. There's one specific court or the course and stuff that you have where it's like literally all 4 seasons that you have. That's actually, bro, no, there's no way. Now, if he did that, that's actually smart as hell. But I'm trying to think too, have we really seen like enough of the environments throughout the cosmos where it kind of depicts where it's like seasonal and stuff? I would have to really now go back and start looking at these things, but that's actually crazy if Mashima actually implemented that. Sakura represents that, and you see some, so Sakura represents spring, Aoi is summer, Kaede is fall, and Yukino is winter. They're the 4 seasons you see, and some call it the Grand Shiki Cosmos. Yo! Because Shiki means 4 seasons. Well, I guess I've learned something new today. Wow. Now, how does that incorporate into Shiki's past, though? Like, how Ziggy found them? That is, like, a huge, like... When you want to jump into, like, I guess, like, the actual, like, the secrets of the story and everything. Interesting, Mashima. Very interesting. And you see the look right there on Rebecca's face. Shiki, do you suppose it's a coincidence? I don't know what's implementing, man. I really don't know what it is that's Mashima's ensuing, but yo, you know what, man? That's gonna be like food for thought for like weeks on end, probably even months. Because we're probably, this is like our bread crop, the biggest, like, this is a slice of bread right now that we're getting, and we're gonna get the details, hopefully, I would say, in this arc. But yeah, I figured there'd be a little bit more coming up, unless like there's like different sector cosmos, where it's like, you know, the seasonal wind weathers, and then like whatever else is going on the outside. But I guess that's like kind of like in caps afterwards, like what the world of Eden Zero is like. Okay. This is the infirmary. It's basically Sister's room. I'm doing an examination. Come back later. you heard her. Wait, what's she? Oh, let's go, sister! Save Labilia right now. What's going? Just on the side with a little clipboard and everything. Oh man, please find a way. She hit the like this, like the Aranagi pose. Poor girl, she's shaking because she already knows what she's about to endure. She knows what she's about to endure, man. Well, I don't know the name of whatever this disease is, but I'm sure we can work something out. He's like, what? I love Sister, man. In exchange, you'll have to stay on this ship for a while. Long term. Love it. Love it. But wait a minute. Work something out. What do you mean? You'll get better. Or rather, I am going to cure you. Yo. Oh, that's Sister Goats. And you know what's crazy about this too? Is the fact that, you remember, because of what happened afterwards. What happened with Witch. And how much that destroyed her inside. And how she couldn't be able to help up before. For her, it's like, man, she's going to really want to make sure she doesn't make any more mistakes. If she has a chance to be able to help somebody else, she's going to do that. You know, even if it feels like so small and stuff, but for her right now, this is a big thing, because if she wasn't able to help out with Witch before, and obviously it was different because Witch, you know, took things into her own accounts and stuff. Oh man, but that's every single doctor I've ever said. Have you been looked at by an android doctor? I said no. All doctors, human or android, have their own fields of expertise. I don't like the fact that the torture thing is the focus in the background, but on top of that, I can use ether healing. With my powers, I can cure you. You see Labilia right there, the reaction. Oh man, realizing that she's actually going to be saved, she can continue living. Really? Be sure to thank Rebecca for bringing you to see me. Which reminds me, I hear you were quite a bully to our little Rebecca. Oh, no. It's just about to beat her ass. Oh my god. She's like, I totally get it. She has such a masochist vibe. Me too. I'm a master masochist, yo. Bro, I did not believe this was the connection I would be getting this arc, man. But yo, we take that, man. We take that. Once I tied her up naked and whipped her in the backside. I never did anything that mean. I had no idea Rebecca was into that. I'm much more massively masochist. I mean, listen, man, you get beat with the whip by Sister, bro. Are you really gonna be looking at her and saying like, yo, don't do this. You really think we're gonna be saying that? Nah, Nah, we take the beatings, man. Come on. Briefing room. Okay. Holly, since we're working together, I had one more condition. Aren't we the greedy one? What is it now? Elsie's going to be helping us with this mission. I need you to take care of justice. So hold off one of your own people, okay? I can't do that. I told you, remember? The Raciano States Interstellar aren't authorized to give each other orders. But on the other hand, that means our friend Justice can't stop me from joining forces with you and sweet Elsie. Can't you at least ask him to stay out of our way? It would only backfire. As soon as he knows that Elsie's involved, he'll come running. Blow me down. What an obsessive young lad. Whoa, why that choice of words? Cap, what's going on, man? Connor. Okay, fine. I guess we'll start at the strategy meeting. Wait a minute. You, Mr. Connor, was it? I wouldn't argue if you called me captain. If I remember correctly, you're a fugitive from Lendard. Aye, that I am. And what a glorious escape it were. So what were you doing here? I were working. A human on an all-android planet. Your job? It be job called scanning. It were easy work for what they was paying. They collected professionals from all kinds of fields, and I were there as an expert helmsman. They paid us to let them scan our knowledge and skills to teach it to their robots. And those robots were Ziggy's soldiers, the skeleton army. That's disgusting. I told ye I didn't know. When I found out, I ran. And he's getting agitated right now by it. And you never saw Ziggy? Nah. What about Deadend Crow? Nah. We got all our instructions via AI. I never even saw a single robot swabby. But during me escape, I saw a giant what shivered me timbers. Oh my god, he is massive. Oh my god. I reckon it were a weapon of Ziggy's, and that thing is going rumble, 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 rumble as it roams through the land. That was Deadend Crow. Yo. So he's a giant. Yeah, oh my god. Now this is going to be the true Titan that we have to defeat. And if anything, this is giving off like Xenoblade vibes. More so, like the Titan and stuff from the first game. So it's true. He did team up with Ziggy. No. What I saw were a giant bigger than the Eden Zero itself. It had to be a giant battle bot. Oh no. Oh, didn't I tell you? Deadend Crow is also known as the Titan of Eternal Darkness. Oh, this is going to be a task at hand to try and conquer this dude. And you see the look on Shiki's face, and it transitions. We're about to see what he looks like facial. Like, no shadows, no nothing. At 420 meters tall, he is a living fortress. Oh my god, it's massive! Bruh, hold on a second. Listen. Hold on a second. Look. This thing in size is literally, like, I'm looking, it's literally the size almost as the freaking Titan from Xenoblade. Like, that's wow. I figured he was just gonna be like of decent size to what Ziggy looks like and stuff, right? I figured at the very least that's what we're looking at as a possibility. Like, okay, he's gonna be that size. Maybe he goes bigger or something. I don't know. But like as an android, you feel okay. He'll be a certain function whatsoever. But this instead is actually a lot crazier. 420 meters tall, a living fortress, the Titan of Eternal Darkness. That's mad. That is absolutely mad. All right. But like, bro, let's go back to this chapter. Like, cause like there is actually quite a lot that we got here. Obviously, of course, the tour details and stuff that we got with Holly, and I feel like honestly, like if something were to transpire where Holly ends up for whatever reason leaving the Interstellar, she gets banished, she leaves her own accord. I feel like given this tour, all this stuff that's going on, might be also a hint that Mashima could introduce her into the crew. possibly even to take over the spot for witches. Like, obviously, we're still looking into Valkyrie in terms of, like, you know, for her, like, obviously, we know Homura was the big one there. But that was the point I was going to bring up. For whatever reason, like, I guess Holly, like, in the Spall of Aeons kind of took my memories away a little bit, and I was forgetting Valkyrie's name and stuff. But the thing with Sister and Labilia, which obviously she trusted, like, her own knowledge of how she was going to be able to save Labilia. And for her, it's like, yeah, she's going to be the one to cure you. Like, I got this. Don't worry, you'll get better. I'll cure you. Because you have to remember, too, with what happened with Valkyrie and how if she was there to help her out in some capacity, something could have happened, but it wasn't meant to be. And then what happened with Witch afterwards? She's seen 2 friends of hers go out sad. Like, completely, like, gone. Like, in Valkyrie's case, she saw when she was already gone. Or heard about it. She hadn't descended onto the platform to see what too much was going on. But then the stuff afterwards to transpire with Witch at the end of the Aoi War. And it's something that I feel like will go into her whole arc and stuff now, where it's like she wants to be able to save people with her own profession. She wasn't able to do that for 2 people that she really cared about. She's doing this now for Labilia. And having Labilia now part of the long term, I mean, she's basically a crew member at this point. Like, we don't have to put, like, a designation, like she's on loan with the option to buy. No, she's here long term. But that I actually do appreciate the fact that, like, you know, just because I'm an android or whatever doesn't mean anything. I trust myself. I trust my ether healing. I got you. So Labilia, she's going to be fine. And you love to see it. And I'm actually curious to see how these interactions are going to go long term afterwards with Sister and Labilia. Because it's actually going to be pretty funny to see, like, all, like, the bullying and stuff afterwards and just whip her into shape after everything that happened with Rebecca. But yeah, the Holly tour stuff was great. And then Holly asking these things, though, out of Crow, about Crow to Connor and stuff. I felt it was very interesting because it's like, obviously, even like with Shiki and them, they still were kind of like in the myth of, like, you know, do I trust this guy completely? Because obviously he's had his looks and stuff he was giving off back in Blue Garden, and we weren't even sure exactly if we trust him. Obviously, he has the stuff now with his wife and daughter and everything factored in. But for Holly to be asking those things of him, I feel like it's like, okay, you've never met this guy. You've never seen what Deadend Crow looks like whatsoever. Or even, like, getting to see Ziggy and everything, which is very, like, suspicious in a way, right? Like, obviously, he made the escape and stuff. You don't really see the look on his eyes, too, which, again, if you know with people that lie and stuff, if you look into their eyes and they look somewhere else, they're definitely lying to you. So the fact that Mashima was doing that with the speech bubbles to basically, like, cover up the eyes so you don't really tell what exactly if he's telling the truth or not, I felt that was actually pretty cool there in that moment. Even though if you get it after the fact and stuff when he was talking about it. But yeah, Deadend Crow is monstrophic. I don't know if he's supposed to be the top one of these, like, of the Galactica and stuff. Because if so, man, Jesus, like, the Titan of Eternal Darkness, that is going to be a fight to deal with. And then you have him factor in, like, Ziggy and the Dark Stars are going to be incorporated in this arc. And then Justice is going to be thrown in. Like, this is going to honestly be an arc where we're going to see a lot of bloodshed and possibly a lot of deaths. And if not, I'd be very shocked if that isn't the case. But I do hope for the long term of the story. I mean, I don't know, man. Now after we got that stuff with the 4 seasons with Shiki and everything, it's a little bit weird now how I feel about it, because it feels like, in a way, Mashima's kind of like closed off the world. Like, he can make it even more massive still with the cosmos, what he has. But I always figure, like, there may be, like, more out there beyond, like, at least the 4 that we know. But for it to be tied into the whole Grand Shiki cosmos, it's very interesting now, because it opens up more questions regarding what exactly does it mean? Does it tie into Shiki? Like, is Shiki from the Yukino cosmos, where Holly's from and stuff? Like, because it does, like, we don't really know that. Like, Ziggy honestly has the answers, and we need to find out in this arc what exactly it is, because that's going to open up really a world of, like, answers that we've been looking for in a goddamn book that's going to come soon. So hopefully that ends up being the case in this arc. But yeah, this was a very fun chapter. I mean, like, the first half with the shenanigans, all that was great, but then this second half right here with the Labilia stuff after, you know, finding a way to cure her, and then this detail about Crow. I mean, that man's a beast. Like, he is straight up a Xenoblade Titan. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below regarding this week's chapter of Eden Zero. What did you guys make of the chapter itself and what we got here? Like the tour and stuff of the Eden Zero, all the stuff that we got here with Holly. Is this Mashima's way of saying that if I decide to put her in the crew, this is my way of saying that there's a good chance that she's going to be in it based on these little things? Like it's little tidbits that if I decide to do it, it may happen. Let me know if you have any idea of it being kind of similar to what I feel or like anything that differs from it. Like, do you see Holly join the crew? If there's a chance of it happening, you let me know down in the comments. The stuff afterwards regarding Sister and Labilia, like, did you feel the things in regards to with Valkyrie and Witch kind of being what weighs in the mind of Sister in terms of wanting to cure Labilia? If that being the case and stuff, let me down in the comments regarding all that. And then all this stuff here with Deadend Crow. Like, do you still trust Connor and what's being told and what he's saying to, everyone that's there regarding like, oh, he doesn't know this, never met Ziggy and all that? Like, it's tough for me to fully believe him until like we see a moment of truth where it's like, yeah, I trust the guy and stuff completely, because it kind of like sways in and out. But let me know if you trust Connor or not now. And basically your thoughts right now on Deadend Crow. Like, did you expect him to be the Titan of Eternal Darkness, the living fortress itself? And how excited are you to finally get to see him? Like, obviously there's gonna be a chance that he's gonna be more of a despicable thing, a despicable monster, I should say, because being an android, more than what we saw with Shura, more than we saw with Drac and Joe. Like, do you think he lives up to his billing and potentially be probably one of the best antagonists we're going to get in the series coming up? Let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Eden Zero week in, week out, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, so that everything goes on the channel. I'm not sure if we are getting a break next week or not, because usually on the Azuki site it tells you if we're getting the next chapter the week afterwards. So if we are on break, we is. But if we are not, let me know down in the comments again if we are getting a chapter. And if so, I'll see you guys next week. If not, the week after. But all I know is we are marching straight in to the Lendard War. Things are about to be chaotic. And Hiro Mashima is about to be in his bag soon. 180 chapters in a row. Very, very soon. As he should. We move. Commodore last signing off. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, we going crazy.